Yeah, penny for.
Let me conclude the question, please.
D.
Would you allow me to conclude?
Okay, conclude.
As far as this document that you are showing to us is in public, and definitely the certificate will also come to public. And I'm asking, say, is it part of the document that you were showing? I'll be to me and that evidence. If not, you can just say no. I don't have problem with it.
Oh, Debbie, I don't want to talk about that, so we can move to
it. Simple.
Yeah.
Adepa, can I say something?
What real question? I'm going to a question, Anna. A question, Pacho.
Yeah, choosing yes,
yes, sir.
O document now will be showing, right? I have the same document on my phone right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. With everything that is attached to it. But there is no certificate. Mamia Kushia say, wa Natachi to Sawi and the San
Good.
If we and Sawi and documents, no.
Yeah.
He said, Mamia Kushia say, wa egg the marriage certificate, can one. Oh dear, to prove us wrong, don't show BBI, just show us the title of that and the certificate. Now you will say, this is the marriage certificate and Mamia Kushia say, wa the kind of document in what they call court.
Men can say, T. Also, Mikasa Munti, you are in a hurry to ask a question for argument.
You don't listen to the person who can say or the marriage certificate can that's what the person.
Storage, will you be quiet? I thought you said that you are very argumenter and I discussion. Obi ye din obi akasa. Metwono ye me ye din nipa na bisa question. Why are you interjecting? If you want people to know the truth, stop the heckling. Let's just go to them. You can't force me to answer something I don't want to answer. Me na me be breaking news. So person proving me wrong with news, I'm be breaking say yen 2 caveat into abontia. You can bring what you have. I've come to say what
I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing Listo, please.
So, but you were interjecting what I'm saying. You didn't do that when your guy was speaking. The guy you saw.
I did not interject you.
Storage.
Mani show the whole document.
Okay.
Marriage certificate. A na me de na me wono. First, that's how we name
okay.
But na wo de no de.
I brought those.
Just show us a glimpse of it. Don't show everything. Just show us a glimpse of it.
Listen. When him send me, my platform we so I'm become certificate as him. I'm become document be I want him. Me become DC or court. And I me can requirement I did early. And I me baby say a question. Say so be see our instructions from that lumba obey media distributing estate or yeah then what court. Challenge early. That's the question I brought here with. I never came here with an issue of certificate. I'm very careful when I'm speaking. Yeah, both yes. Miss Nyamin Kasa, Wakasa, Mamin Kasa, may building me point who interjected. In Crawford here, over 800 people. Mamin Kasa. Listen, me buy man be can certificate as him. Obine share live in my me buy about something that was being discussed. And I'm buy and I'm besha see on a meeting. In common do baby moon say no, I have to join. And I'm joining. And my baby question. There is a particular guy here, Nanka, or you mean you cry precope and I'm a downfall. But wa fan to kwakwan so nti enu ntina maye ntimi ye me enu ntimi anjina ending komo because of some issues abesenko enu no maybe akoso. Do you understand? It me kase me ba am me enya me na me be di certificate unkomo me ba ye no me be bisa question about requirement I dey GLA enu na me be kan no me bie ye ewo net ne so e mo bie hu say surviving spouse surviving say and I'm a cancer. And I'm the question so to mu say wo document a wodi ebetiche ejapade. Na say yakoye search e wedum yesi no document of search. Ya search wo Yakra High Court. Ye hu bibia sa say we obi awo in the court no omo library omo baby obi amfa bibia beto ho ye omo bisa lawyer or ye nya omo bita every questions 5 questions in be anima court no akwa court ni to me ma answers won ena me ka say so me intimi sorry prekope me nye I don't qualify or I don't carry a certain status to go for an early. Na ma kose me koji. So I put it in the public domain say mami akosia sewa oni status a ye digi sa early na nka on kokot. Ni paso a oni ni nya adwen no. Ono na wa ba o kebiati a anfa. Nyoma bi odi ba be kebiati no. Court and jam to mo atoto abontin. And that is it. It will asem na wo ka se me kofa certificate embe show kakra embe yese no. And that's not why I came here. And no nyami medjuma. Say open information you can write to the court.
I think say you have made your point. You have made your point. Listen,
how do you know I made your point?
Okay. Yankwanoma obekasa mesro any dey
bisa question what bisa question say he has answered it me pesa me ka asem to so
na mesinya abotre kasa de so omo abeto mo ha won nyina obi apeso won kasa but not for
me pesa me si why me pesa me si
adepa na ye bia mu bi bisa ye question no chosen ofa ne na twisi o hawo
adepa me pesa me si why
obeti question obeti me answer na de na ma no
now find a famous lawyer ni manipulation
find no one no me bia ke mami nkatwi I sorry me checho
na
bisa say okay
no me to my issue na to oblanu in lawyer say advice me akenkela ka domo yiko ye iko e won small ni man ni no ni leye no akeba no yi ohye e ba fit mo no na me ke me nketuni ona jeni small bendumo no ahun na ba no me to my issue because I am warning ye ni bi kuma I mean fairly bi kuma won won sawe onimish e wo bio question
well I'm a bit quick one maybe I'm just asking say you made a comment say your friend is saying obi omo si omo wo the power na omo kuta to me omo de be che deal e japade no omo na omo buy omo be context early no but I was asking say haven't you thought about it say there could be another way a deal actually japade aside the will na up and down
yes there could be other but yeah for big gift yeah oni omo be wo kra obu wa o ye japade otimi di show be din o ti asa onim sa yes obitimi ye japade no ya na bi osi abansoro miensa osi a documentation that's a dan so no e wo bi din mu e wo ne ba bi din mu
and then there's something also called trust the deed of trust if anybody here while he's alive
ho de me nko e de nsem bibre e de about some mocking somebody or doing something okay. I'm saying say there are so many ways to dissipate or to distribute your properties. You can do a property in the name of someone. Ubeti me this can be investment at 2 bank. Now what the car tabia to say saska way. Sa account we ska be a bemo bia me wua yen fama we. Nobody will be a new bit me this
exactly. Thank you. That is all I wanted you to.
And yeah, no
also clear.
So thank you very much. No. I want to go, please. I want to go. Okay. I'll be down here.
Adepampa chon wo de ma Yesu banko wai Michelle Sales mama Yesu
banko na o beta video ana
storage 1 second storage 1 second adepa baby Ghana do no me pese nkofo bibre nti ase se obi di ade ko court document or the dan court no a public document tise obi begina abonte ana se wote se obi se o de asem court wotimi court head documents on the coin. Me no can say me could court document. Ma me akusia sewa. Ma me brempoma. Charlene at the court. Meet me actual documents on the can on the court down court say open letter of administration. I'm saying it here our platform. Marriage certificate in Kahon. Ya make a no marriage certificate be anya den. enka
Enti
the entire about nyabotre
okay.
the entire make us a marriage certificate enka ho no me bie document na kyerɛw na ya kan baako dodo a ode koye lawyer ni an nsahase krata no bia ne din edin e wo so ene nneoma e wo so adepa ba bia wiase kono yenya se nkrofo betum futura ne agye adi but yenya danse se me ka sei ma me kan kyerɛ wo se me kofa bibi me ka kyerɛ wo se me kyerɛ wo court krata ne din time o mo de fa na ye nneoma o mo de ka ho eni babia da se ma me akosua se wade aware krata ka ho da na di ntra ma me ka se buwe no ene se me kuta court krata no pepe said in the lawyer file ye pepe lawyer no
Alex, with the simple also one kasa the panel kasa or marriage certificate ka or record
sorry. I don't know now, yes sir. Manen kasa ye many panen kasa de me kwana mete.
Oh say adepa de me kan no eye krata me kire wo ama obi a onhunu bi dampo beden ebenya bi ahwe ye ka ne sa ebema obi ote akire ate asem na se hwe anopa ya kan ye kan adepa na me hwe se obi a okase wo ya boagu ede krata bi beba betu dwa se krata we na kire se ya boagu adepa ebe boaye se ya mpa dansi am free nkrofo bi ho a mba betu futuro gu nkrofo ani na sebe na hema nunwa hema ewa ha TikTok nyankra ne ti o obia timitie bi nti empanyimfo wo mo di dwa wo mo politician wo mo lawyer fo judge fo ahemfo omo nyina aka ho nti se ye kasema ye hu se enye radio bi ana wales bi na sen dua so na kasa keke but ye intellectuals, people with fact, evidence nti ye ka ye tu mmire a na ya kyirisie saa na beboa ye adepa minim se de meka wateme ase a sembere ba mu a mamentena se na mimie document na nkyira wo se eda sei ebre sei court sei maami akosua se o ma bebre mpoma sha na de koye omukoye lawyer odi akire koye ni enkrata odi koye nie me de kyira na hu bia kina bi hu be gina so otum futura e bia na nipa ne pa ponche penkopa na se bia ope alewa bia na ohun se alewa ti na nipa bi di akire but ye kire no kore no ba bia da na obi ehunu se de esitie nti so we are ready a maybe document no e bi
you say alewa nti a ye nyina no kwe na na prepare be say
Alex
Alex okay you ready we dey say
Alex let me give you the preamble not build from there obi na share live no man but I think that the part when some of the lawyers come momun koti law a back your argument when we are talking of caveat it's pursuant to order 66 Rule 11, sub rule 4. Until obi ba no amene koti no amene ready. E when be cure mischief. The moment a ube evoke caveat no, it automatically operates as an injunction for 3 months. Until obi be catch say a 2 caveat go a no name order 66 rule 11 sub rule 4 of CI 47. The 3 months ne so a opa obeko for renewal.
The all canon ka betimi akan ankyere ya nke
me pese obi order 66
Mr. Mepamba to ha no betimi akan ankyere ya wadam
order 66 rule 11 of CI 47 ndobi beka say ya to odobroni caveat egu a na on tem rana say. Number 2, pursuant to article 11, when a superior court gives an order, it overrides anything unless an appeal court overturn it by an appeal order. Not even a notice of appeal or an appeal proper can override that. In the Siano Pegana law, no, Emra eye juma the orders of my lady Justice Dorinda. I will say, although Brunini Akusia Sawaya Yere. Ukuta certificate be it is inferior, it cannot stand the test of time in court. Into these 2 things then person be clear. So when the lawyers come out, tell them to quote the orders, tell them to quote where they are getting their powers from in terms of conversation. No? As Mbiasuko High Court is the CI 47, which is being used to adjudicate mostly. Into caveat 1 and 7, our order 66, rule 11.
Baby, I cannot pass it operate or say it shall be in force for 3 months. So the moment Obe Keviateno, it stops everything. And until I check it time, I Keviat by any time, 3 months, they don't pepe. 3 months, no soon. Nasa will share us up so renewal. Then you make an argument. So person be renew, so it automatically goes off. Intendo na person me babeka na ye hu say ye kotim na mama indicate Ghanaians wrongly. A person na ye na legal profession mu no na ya na higher. So when the lawyers come, tell them to quote where they are getting their source from. And you go. And you see 47 when the caveat no. So unless you can build on that and make the argument.
Prestige, medase says prestige when him say your bon common ade. Prestige, na yishia sana say your follow na me pese me kan yoma bebredi abom. Na say prestige aboso a menya adaje na mafawo kakra. The all kana no kre 20004 CI 47. Na order ni din order 66 rule no rule 11 ene kasafa caveat probate ene ne letter of administration so obi tu ho anamawa ene omoka ho asem na obi bebisa se CI 47 rule 11 ekasen ebisa se why ne betimi afile caveat sa caveat no ndipo betimi afile when it comes to that no obi a owo interest ewo estate ajapade na ebeche no mu no ebitima ne yere ebitima ne ba ebitima ye abusuani bi beneficiary ana obi mpo adad lumba na obi de ne ka ana se obi another lumba te ase no one no wo ade bi a ebia adwuma bi ana contract bi sa nipa na betima file bi because that lumba te ase no or that interest. 2 obi bi sa se na every bank na obitima file sa caveat no a lawyer for no ba ese omo kire ma yete ase na ya na me pese nsem nka bom bebra na ye bebre but ofa na baako na wa kire nti sebe ye hie no ma memfa baako sa caveat no obetimi afile time a omo ye letters of administration no obetimi akofile se obi nko file letter of administration to ho caveat no se nipa nimpa file letter of administration a also wo ho kwan emrama wo kwan a obetima ko file entity o that lumba nsem yi odobronyi kura de ni caveat no the order koto so no se yenyi asem no free kuma asem famra akra odobronyi emfa officially ayin konkoto se opese obeye part of the administrators yentie ne ha part of administrators ne say opese ono so be che ne yoma ne bidabi. But odobronyi nim say that lumba jai enhyehyeye ene akwan enfa so nche na japade nti won bre ho na tiemi ye that lumba ba Denise akofale caveat Calvin afale caveat no ene amene okasa abusuan panyin kura da sore a meme pia Roma abusuan panyin ene me da sore na me abusuan panyin ka se ebia yeso yakofale caveat yeso betuma akofale caveat saa zo no odobronyi emma omo maka ofie ene omo nyina da so do mo ka se omo be se omo ko file caveat a emra biansi omo kwan a omo be ko akọ file caveat atoso san chirechiri ye maganafo ene amansan ehunu saa nipa no se oya abrantia na babawa akora mfile because Ghana mremu no akora independent nti ne maame anase obi a ohwe no ene be gina court e de ama no na se nipa na nya 18 years a sa nipa no etimi file nti that lumba ma no omo manya 18 years e obabi bia betimi akọ file on their own na me ka asem we akirechire mu sei sa caveat no a ye ka ho asem no procedure di ka ho asem e 3 months 3 months ni twamu a utimi renew ti so obi betra bontin ka se na omo time 3 months pe ene so mo de file a ye no kre but enye no kre ne no kre ne say 3 months no a expire wo after 3 months no utimi ko renew a file a caveat editor so we ye nimdia ese ye de mankrofo again sa under rule 11 no 7 clause 7 ewum no e kire say register no entimi nka se wasili na omma obi amfa caveat emeto so
nti eno nti no yenya abotre ne yente nneoma biase saa nkyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra na metimi de ama Ghana for nti yente ase sɛ caveat what to so 3 months I spy utimi san ko renew esan de foforo kura ato so na masa kyerɛ mu mo betimi aye saa nneoma ne nyinaa de bi aka ho ma kyerɛ no awie afei ma me nkɔ asɛm na meka na nkasa so adepa a platform can be a benefit and it can be a point of disaster for people adentia benefit ne say obi be gira no kasa ma nipa ne nkyerɛ otumira won kyerɛ sie ebe boa ma intellectual discourse epese ye no gofo be hu de ekoso enye sa ne obi da so no be ka say o ya to agu ne nyina ya to agu nye concept party ne no court no ya camera ti be amra ne da no wo ko so TikTok a say be camera no wanya wa so ene wo phone so wuntimi ntwa videos a ene bia wada horoma tumuna kodae na wo de sansense we beto no ma na afi de akwakoye se sebe wako school na sebe na woni machoro na ne sebe nkofo bi sase ne crash ni a watwa de a ye ka se true statement na bibi na obi sase mon friend headmaster mama na we de mehia moa ye nya ne sa nti adepa eno na meka no for now so we ready a maka me tu mira me kire osie me de document o me de call ye no e be kire wo na me kire document mako o me de call ye da o me de call ye aware krata enka ho ma me akosu ase wa aware krata enka ho obi be bisa se capacity ma me akosu ase de call ne se ono kwa yere da bi ono ankasa kura ko ka kire court ne se dead lumba yere no me yemienu obo odobronyi din ehyemu bi se o dead lumba yere ma me misa wo mami akosi asa wako odobronyo wako kasa ako ene na akokasa wabona manie se okofale ele wone na susu hu so mfa ne din ponka ho na sebe woni obi ba ye yi na ode ne din ko shed kratam a wonya awe a enyenye ne sa nti mesre se yenka ne yie na e masomdwe bre nyina pa asomdwe but ye ntimi mfa atro sei mehyehyɛ ne yoma mu en confuse Ghana fo tare pa mami nya botre na obi o question bia
me pa cho me question
Mr.
Alex.
Say Sarah Nyamase. So Alex ka wuti mi show we na said na ukanana. And on can be later on.
Wait me a show na no be the last one na me show me second show be wo mu bia no na obi ehun because me sua de kira de wa.
Okay. Sir Alex, who show no no show caveat no so dobro ni de call ye no. So bet ma me nya copy a. And so ka be boa ye nyina na ehun asem ni so yie.
Who say obi na begina ha ka so ne blue sal news no nti na me expect say nko ba ye ni sen ka o ma ne ko ne sen ka obi san say be ma na krata ka ho
no kai wo na see caveat unim de odobro ni de call ye nti so betima ma na ya available ama ye hunu what she went to request for her the nti odi caveat ne koto so anka ye na ye wo doubt no e be clear doubt kakra
odobro ni lawyers no so be di kan ka me kan earlier say so mo ma kwanya say me release document na me den me release but the no mpese amansa nyina ntene say odobronyi ko ka say yenyi asem no free Kumase emfamra akra eno na court ne se da bi yenka no Kumase nti eno na for now metimi dia todwa but omo
ya wo ka no so me doubt kakra because caveat ne ko akoto no do breaking news no was say the otherwise because that issue when me follow pa.
But
what can be
more? Sarah Pacho Wadama.
Yeah.
Unse a question as you see our right? And the okay in a yenano, me a mimit Masuma yemi hey.
Exactly.
We be bad Pachamba. We can't need we can't dear. Empire ye bane say enka ye benya bibia can say from wherever team I be free aba say ne ye omo de ba ye say asem ni nanka e bia enka evidence etechi ana say e bia omo say de bibia sense ye no nanka bia omo so de omo evidence aba again afane mi enu nyina obi a kire ne nsemu a questions e na me bebisa de omo fi say omo susu say omo no omo lawyers akasa omo betimu ho kwan so omo betimi de amaye no no mu yetimi ya maye ti said yesu ba ya na mempese nkofo be force no se chinchina onye di wontimi nye no wana won pese obeye no the same thing Alex wo hay ofiri ni pemu na beka so okay o kire se bia se ni se osusu se ne lawyer ene na kasa se ade bi wontimi pa ma bontia there's nothing na ibetimi aye twen ha na ibe ya atwen honhom na ya ye dey ya no nsuo na ye dey atwen ope enti no yenya abotere ema afane mienu nyina de meka no so Alex mpacho to aso
Enti maybe chere document no say question bi ani ho a. Na
Alex Pachon, person may bisa question, and I may bisa just for learning purposes. Caveat na ye kan wasem no. Is there anything na ewo caveat mu that cannot be disclosed? Because from a layman's point of view, no, meaning say caveat is simply say what they to say what the restriction to assembly a work court to say ye koyenim. And caveat can be placed on anything. Ebetimi dey to be aware so. Ebetimi dey to asase so. Ebetimi dey to be auto property so. Ebetimi dey to be a open letter of administration so. I don't know if so ebetimi church mu say be.
My main for one word. My main for one supplement in count. One of the supplementary things obi fali caveat obetimi dey aka ho no kra say eh bia na nipa no kra wa wu no oja nipa na ho oye caveat
Exactly.
oja well.
Yes.
Eh bia no
no, so wait there storage. Wait there we all have the information say will no so uja will la ukoja anasa wo de koto emra bia see the be accessible at least 14 days after nipa na wu. But in this case, the evidence
it's not always the case.
No, that is
not
that,
always
for
the case.
For a will, it is mandatory. But if it is any other thing like trust and I say BBD and any panel betimi actually say it can come out a year after me and I so no betimi actually time away because I don't know why that. And a will cannot come and challenge trust and I say BB. Say nipa ni ja trust that thing the only thing I will betimi ama kwan say yenche. Adie bi a one fanka trust one outside the trust. Anything that is outside the trust. Until let's assume say Tantra Hills dying deal and farm mo bia as trust. Until ewo and no anybody can contend. Na abaye interstate because you see we have the fan say Naya agree say deal died interstate. Interstate does not mean say he didn't make provision of how his properties and I say Niyama should be shared and I say how who should manage and all that. No, it just means to say whatever na nketi so do koto emrabia na obia timi access say dia wagenie a wanye japad wachiche and I say or chiche nie no. He didn't do that. So it means that he died intestate. Until now no say interstate there the only thing na one of the reasons I cry me for and say I don't think said this matter no it's not something that is so humongous be like yafana gidi caveat say na a deep solution be ba the fact so be apply for LA does not mean say the LA has been granted and even the LA is granted and I'm glad Sir Chosin Yesuba took his time to explain today in the right direction. Maybe I'm not here to say wait. Once the person is for the truth, I'm for it. The first time he explained, they say, Bempane Bisa answer a question. They say, can say ye grant him a say one letter of administration now, or child will now, or bema or dobronibi. It's not even a question. That one, it is the law has specifically stated divided which percentage goes to who according to the law. The only problem I had with him was say, or can say, Edmamiakusha say, what anjantum jadorinda judge now the verdict no my say, or mutuni na aye yirinti, or munko yekunano. Or no mamiakusha say, well, one jantum say, or do you or do bruni yiri. So then, yes, she's contesting that, and she's still standing by the fact to say she is the only eligible wife of the late DL. It's me. I wish to say that's why I'm asking about the case.
I think say okasa akra na. No, they say that is why in here.
I am right. I know that doesn't really
it doesn't really happen. Yes.
My member mo ha say ye obi ko file letter of administration na yem fama me akosia say wadi any example. There are so many questions about it. One, mami akosia say what here ankasa. Your address in Ghana or Germany. na address in Ghana or Germany. 2. Oko file no. Or say abusua panyini for a corner parkoso. Robert Jemfi. Mibisa mo how parkoso a corner abusua panyini hwan. What is only my bit my type was here on type was here on. Enya me na meka wo. Ye nim ene de watwere. Yete ana omso mu kotu abusua panyini. Ofa ya poku nam ne baabi. Omakotu no. Omwa nim se onya abusua panyini. Nti court bebi sana. Na mimisa wo. Abusua panyini no da be na obeya abusua panyini. Yede na kono fake wanim. Sebe council traditional council na se wo munim no. Oye brimpon abusua panyini akonwa. Brimpon abusua panyini ne yeka ho asem. Na mimisa wo tumfo nim no. Sebe yewra ebo din akasem. Odama. Entesa 2. Ono ankasa chro ele no mu. Se maame brempoma akusua ene ye diadini. Mibisa wo. Dat lumba diadini uni mampa chochure ni din wase hoy. Enya wanwa. Afezu kura de enko danso ya bete se omo se ordinary certificate kura ka ho. Aba. Mze ye ya dia. Ye ma nokre. Enadi kakra. Ye ma nokre enadi. Omo san be kan omo se maami akusua se wanko ane yire. Na mibisa wo ono ana de asem no ko court. Ono ana akwa ma ya behunu se ampa ayire no yemienu. Na mbisa de na wanfanka. Achire na ono ansa ko ka kire court se wo efana ni so kakra. Na maami odobronyi ye yire. Na ochire ndi nsa de shemu. Enye keke wo osan so odi nsie. Na wo di nsie mibisa maami odobronyi wo bona mani mpo se ko file ele. We nyina ye questions a yebisa. Sabi maami brempoma be ka se odobronyi na se bidad lumba wo fie. Ele no wono so akodi nsie. Se maami brempoma ewu ayi dad lumba wu. E bank hospital. Nti sa questions we nyina ande wo nyi ni se du court ai bebisa mo sanse bui. Nti yanko no ho asem kra no obi akoka se ye ka asem na maami akosua se wa enya case na obe charge apade aba. Yenya ne sa. Yenya botre na court no. Maami odobronyi kwa nyanko fale nka se odini din be ka ho ase obi oba be charge apade no bi. Caveat no wa fale se yenye se nti emi ho se mesre. Ye ma nokre na nyesa omo confuse omo tumfutu agunkrofo bibire ni ye ni ho adache. Court de waka ena ye be ka ho ase. Mamenka interstate kakra. Interstate no obi a wanya wo no ye omo miensa. 1 de wanya wela wawu aja na yere ne ma ne maame ne papa ne busuafo. Eno court se ye cha e ma no benya 18.75%. E ma no benya 56.25%. Ena ne maame no benya 12.5%. Ena ono ankasa na extended family benya 12.5%. After the second one eye de wawu a ne yere tiase but onimma. Ono ne de no ne yere no nko a otiase na mse baby anka na no nya 50%. Ansa ne akone maame no motiase na ne papa ombenya 25%. Ansa na busua anya 25%. Now the last part de wawu a waja ma a ayere no enka ho. Eno so percentage ni ne ma no benya 75%. Ne maame ne papa no benya 12.5%. Na busua na nya 12.5%. Minim se say na metimi a kire mu fo.
Ade pampa chomo question pese bizo. Metime biza.
For say I think say nyako manem bra back.
Okay.
So one tap on mama what the lights new shop Mr. Mom power tap on mama.
Aha, enti adepa de ma kire mu kakra no. Eno ene se de Messi a kire mu for now. Enti afede yenko adanse na nkasa so. Meka ne bi mu afide so. Enji ntumba bia so obi maami akusua se wade ne mari na me se du gede court ko wanya bia mfama. First one, ye call injunction de na omubua 28th ayi. Wanya bia ma. And a second one, ye call November 28th. ɛno nso so ɛwɔ yi ɛno so wanya bi ama nti ɛyɛ me nwanwa sɛ nkrofo ka ne sei but ɛyɛ court deɛ sɛ wopɛ sɛ wonunu ho na wo sira na wopɛ sɛ wotwa wo ketrema wi a wo na woni ketrema bi but wobɛyɛ ne den yɛmfa ne saa wadaroma nti ɛha kakra na metimi akyerɛ mase
Me patro me will question. Hello.
Yes.
Bisa.
Me patro me first question is me body 1 minute. Na can't send be. As no coming in a year journey. Caveat is like an injunction to the kotoa de soa. The reason we want to see the reason for the caveat and why it was filed. And then you one thing, and then no yeni na no. Ye benya a rechiche. And now one thing about the yadini ye busuya penny, the yadini ye where I think it's in the hands of the judge to decide on that one. Sana me madre ya me because judge na what to no. I saw no wash document ni I never couldn't no making that decision. But caveat no ye who caveat na. I think the bema ye argument na ye solid. Ye bet me with ye yeka. Because ye who letter of administration or the koto no. It is ye to me who the caveat no so it will be fantastic. Ni take the argument from there. Now the obi ni marriage certificate obi me to me no ho me hwe ho. Because me I'm convinced what the marriage certificate ni ba court ho. But
Mama correcting me. What I said, what I meant was that caveat, caveat. Into there, we don't even need to know the context of the caveat. It is that's how I'm going to say it. The context.
Please finish up. Sorry, finish up.
Yes. So the context of the caveat itself defines what whatever you are applying for no is. You know, whether we know the context or not, no, it is a caveat that has been placed on proceeding with legalities concerning the matter in the court. Say court not it does not conclude the case. It's mean and make us say I'm not seeing the besa position way and I say baby a progress way in the case not as bibia so we be and then I feel like we can all exercise decorum in giving out our submission. Adepa, there is somebody will comment section ho. Your friend no I don't know. I think say nipa nefri ha. From time I may join in, the person is constantly insulting. And such words they are not healthy because see, we will have life after this matter.
Now, how do you ignore comment section? Now they don't worry.
No, because she's the only platform we get submissions from both sides. The few people
your friend is saying,
Steam Blackstar.
Okay, I'll
Team Blackstar. What did you tell us? Yetimi Baha, yes. RGH Yetimi Tuguno so, where Yetimi Tuguno so, but and some be one insults.
Okay, I see her. Okay.
Here. It's me patrol. That's just what I wanted to say. Until they miss it from now for be why.
All right.
I think Sadepa, my name was called and about a question I asked. And Sadepa, this was the context of the question. Somebody, Yesuba here, was questioning the wife for the status of Odobroni in court. And so my question was that if Mama Kushasawa gets the right to whether share, distribute, transfer, whatever it is, whatever term you give it, the properties of DL, what will be the status of Odobroni in the sharing of the properties? If it will be a wife, then nothing else matters. And as it stands now, if the properties, if Mama Kushasawa, the LA now, if somebody else comes and is sharing their properties, Odobroni's status is a wife. And so the whole conversation of whether Mama Sawa, Ejitum say, Odobroni, or no, the Ejitum, all these things doesn't matter. It defiles any intellectual argument. Because in any case, so say Onya Yerena say you are disputing her as a wife. You wait and go and challenge it in an appeal court until you challenge it for the appeals court to make a different decision. The woman is a wife. again, Adepa, this is the point where I was trying to say that you didn't allow me, because the whole point is that Yesuba is saying that Mami Akosia Sawa engine to Odoboni. Now let's look at the options of Mami Akosia Sawa when they filed a caveat. Adepa, when we file a caveat, Obiantia say, and by force say, you file a caveat now, go and amend your affidavit and come and address the caveat. You can choose to defend your position that no, if I'm saying that I'm a son of Daddy Lumba and I file a caveat right now, do you think that they will go and amend their appeal and add me as a son? Or if anybody here, Adepa, you file as a wife of Daddy Lumba, do you think that they will go and amend theirs and come and say that Adepa is a wife of Daddy Lumba? So there is a reason why they went to amend it. And amending it, Mami Akosia Sawa and the lawyers were the ones who amended it. And so whether they amended it because they were forced or they amended it because they knew and they admit and they accept that Odoboni is a wife. Whether there is Jesus Christ in heaven who approved it and whatever it is, they decided that they will not challenge the caveat. They decided that they will not leave the affidavit like that, and they will do the right thing by accepting and admitting that Odoboni was a wife. And so that was the direction my question was going to. But anyway, Yesuba never answers my question, so I'm not surprised, and I'm even grateful that he answered one. So thank you, Adepa.
Mr. Bempa, dear Mr. Bempa, Mr. Bempa, you see, when say what you have explained, say, because the Odobroni was not listed as a wife, and the court says she's a wife, I agree. And, they had to go back and amend that. But, you see, Alex is saying something different. Say, caveats no more the court also, no. Omanka said Odobroni only went to put a caveat, say, it should be, the location should be changed. Or no need the end was just location, which is not the truth. That is why it will be hard for me to accept something that Mr. Alex is saying. I'm sorry, but I mean...
No, I think you are missing 2 points. You are missing 2 points. Alex and I are actually on different tangents. Mine doesn't relate to what Alex said. Mami Akosia said, Odoboni's appeal, the point was that
I am just addressing Alex again.
But okay, Mama, okay. Alex say, caveat no, and no news nearby say yabo Odobroni caveat atuoguno. And old Jina so say, enya no cre. The entire was say enya no cre ne say. And no mama a few reasons be say wa unko mpo say or kwa ka ho say. Or no so your maybe sir Alex, but wait me clarify.
Also, person changing location. No call. What was the verdict? What was the verdict?
Madam, I think the first one I say, caveat or the coin. There has been a judgment about Monday. What was the judgment? What is an you understand where it's going?
Say mpacho me answer question no. Mami bisa a friend says not just ade o motena so a court do ruling aba ana.
Yes, on the jurisdiction as o mo cancel no. I say obi anya accident na onya accident no e wo tema. Na as a police for call no mo call accident na car no mo church reform ho. Na oti Accra headquarters say wo de anya hwe yemfa pen na de yen church say de city lawyer ne say yenko bebia accident ne si ye na yenko hunu say car no na ebo nsan ho atwin break form what say and no na judge ne de judgment aba say da bi yentena court ho an yenka
okay it's not to say me ba okay mba okay so wo pe wo explanation no case be ankasa no motena so Monday no
case na the motena so yes jurisdiction na eso mokoka early no eso mo de ba Accra because per the early no say nipa no baby obewu no ho na file early they make what you say and no na judge na ba say there be ye be cancel no ha na de pa say wo ka say yin free krom hankop kro foforo so as never shasin just ye kan kura ye kan was first location ye determine say I say ko fiasem no be see enko adepa fie as a platform obi see enko ra obi see enko adepa ho obi see enko check ho ene yin nyina ti asese na sa dia ye enko ra ho ana ye enko adepa ho ye be ko ra ho decision afei ne yɛkɔduru a ne yɛbɛka asɛm no akyerɛ mu. That what was decided on Monday.
Okay. Right.
Adepa, I have a question.
Mama Pacho, what is Alexis also a chim? Let's move forward. Location along the assembly, and a could be say Bakose on Pessy a betana Kansi Kumasi High Court no Macasam, Nimumian Fambra crack, and a Bakos de Tinchana or Pessy and Kumasi. Inti even though you can't say yes, bet now we say if another argument in a ye Kumasi Akrano, and na Yakan Wasem. According to Alex,
sorry, D. Adepa, I stand to differ. Because maybe a very objective in my thought. Me kaita momdi caveat ne kotos right or somewhere December. And na nipa ne ba ye be kan say oh mo ko fa echira kwa yeso di caveat akotoso. O na mete ye. I stand to differ say it wasn't just location no ko discussing on Monday. It was more than that. It is one person I'm convincing ya. Move for the whole quarter, because judge will never sit on just location on the whole day.
And on an anchor, me baby, sir, Alex say.
Yeah, there is more to it.
Maybe I am Pacha Sarah. Bisa Alex, Monday, dear no. Verdict, a verdict, a count.
Yes, Adepa, earlier, no one's a mechatcher say. Sa location, Emrano, Pemrano. Baby, I will be one a hotness on file LA. Enti judge ne tena ase no so we say di asem no se ye be ka koye ne ma caveat ne nyoma adeda so no ye be decide say ye be ka asem no o Kumasi na se ye ka no Kumasi de ne me bo we na gu say odobronyi lawyer na be ka asem ke yin asem no enfam free Kumasi emrakra eno ho typical example eye de na no esi wabusuapanyi case no abusuapanyi file say momonye celebration of life no that time aso so me celebration of life inti 25th no judge na the verdict e bae verdict o de bae ne say celebration on baba ye no on ma kwan mo munye sa celebration e 10 pages document o ma kwan say yen release me release ye.
Okay.
They make a what you say. But say no.
Say no. Verdict or by nyamba public.
Who's a mechanic earlier say? Lawyers no. Yes, lawyers no my kwan. Say am fanya den. En tuja. En nti na de be make say obi ek asemba na wo kan. Na o legal team na say that's what court.
Me pe say that team ni nyina either say Odobroni team and na say ba Mekosua team. Omu ba akọ ebetimi am make verdict na accessible and say available said so that
judgment never before verdict into court Monday no ade se judge ne tena se no sha se so trotro and then the verdict na ye de ba abontim obi aka bin it's too early into sa na mani nyina ba into you come yeah I'm just making
like you are saying judgment by before verdict into judgment no what was it
judgment no ka ho asem na ye dispute na
explanation is too vague. Yes,
here's the case say there has been judgment on Monday. Judgment no we Canada but in case me who verdict na ye mu bi ne ye ba petena na ya kan ehun say okay truly we mu na e kan no kwa na say we mu na e kan no kwa what you say until then the judgment na ba all right but obi e Canada what you say
okay
Yesu ba e wo hanam on record obobo ne telephone number de ma wo say osi fompe or the court edit to gbe ma ba jo kan na wanka
waka
it is a say no ye ni any option bi ase atwen Yesu ba de mo gina so se court abagu no am wakin kam ye tinye sa
nyame ya doma
maybe on record maybe say because me do be casemity and I'm say telephone number or platform is to say okura judgment na about no it would best send you now what making available to anybody who want to read yes or no kind
say no kind or say what the beba
nti that's a point say so obi wa hanom next one susu say when your judgment ni bia ye man akwenya so no pon kenkan me hu sampa yabo bibia to agu. Now let me go to my question. Silas, say ye hu amendment ewo ye elenemu. First of all, the first amendment he say mamia kusia say wakwe as wife pe. Emma, there was an interjection on Waba out on the 22nd, what is 12th January.
When you call Alex and you call.
Okay, well, maybe say Biano Bukro bit my master. On the 12th of January, letter na or central coil for amendment, and we include Odobroni as wife, Ekano. Now, my question is, in that letter, the name na a surviving a child, ne Charlene. On record, Yesuba. Emi who say Charlene Babe contested ni status say due to one or two reasons be on go to hano inti on person or no bishim me person me bisa say has there been any other amendment again and as at now no the same name ne gusushimana. That is my question. I'm busy bisa Yesuba. If Alex is here and he can answer, I'll be very grateful. Or any other person I'll wait me answer no so na me who any other amendment and I say the same amendment na Charlene din woman na ye kan ho asem sisi for letters of administration na. That's my question.
Okay, question. I think say we are dating. I just say na mu ne be answer until the number or thing so on your call.
Because Adepa, the entire BBC say some of us
until then I think say whilst we are waiting now.
Let me run commentary on that question. We are all trying.
Nanko biso or sa they say Bempaka so submission. Oh, has Bempa in submission.
Oh yeah, obey the submission. But question na me person me making it clear for I say as we are all learning, at a point in time, Mamia Kusia Sewa went there for letters of administration on her own. Yen nuabas is here Kasan say at a point in time what he says synchrofoca say koye kode akwa early. Iti obi promptono. Emma at a point in time was saying second one control letter for a amendment of the same early with the same name as Charlene now. At a point in time, Charlene still picking a lawyers. Eba say she want to be out of this early issue on record. Yes, Ubakra can say more. And my point is, has that LA been amend again? And I say still now the same Charlene na Mamia Kusia letter of administration egusuum as surviving son, a daughter, and I say child nana. Say I say amendment be more then yes, and then finally yes, on record and so say our judgment,
I think so. Okay, set Charlene Carr say you need the free so the yes.
So has there been any amendment again? Yeah, free so let us read it saying which one is the current one?
Your kind say the kind say and for say ye Charlene be free so but the documents now the chair two documents and it that's also which means that Charlene be now kind people are telling a lie. Charlene and Cassie need be free so that's what he's trying to say.
So in this case,
I'm running commentary now.
Charlene
the same thing now.
Into Obaa court no say or did lawyer buy something in the film and take effect na.
Also the more part the and take effect there.
Hey. We have a long way to go.
I can't say my submission why. Sorry, now so submission we have so cannot infantry Alex.
The penny dear so Mr. Number now so kind how the verdict never because I say you know kebibu.
Because wabubo the telephone number no there are two also the verdict at the point I put type be. Nina so do say mama say the Alex say can you evade. Onkin kan ma ye. Say the Alex say can you evade. The okuta no kran kwa Yesuba.
You can't just address just one piece of the whole caveat. You just address the and
we have a stand and our stand is Obia can be a vague. Yes, bank one or so on a credit. One for the number, the palm high man on fan sending. Young Bezard, or I could not platform so I got the palm high into one sending into the Paja.
Because I told them Obaa or Mokasa said they are coming to us a day next week will be no more.
Trust me, Mama, and running, I'm confused as you are. I'm confused as you are. I'm confused. And the Krena is Rewa, and yes, by the time I'll be who know now, we did that FYP said one more higher man. One more higher man, and
Adepa. Monday no tone, I may say, and a Monday or early Tuesday, and I'm say yes to buy a video. Like why ya to YouTube say, their course work out no one cash you, or say their course work out, I didn't tina, Timo Dobroni for Makama not to Madden among farmer. What challenges are then among farmer, Uncle Yamamu de Makama not to. So see, I didn't buy a mafas, Masanya who damage control say a location. Adia mizu so from one
we don't listen, we read.
It's been ongoing battle ekoso. Yes, a court no kromosasano. No high court to say properties need also. They have been an amendment of amendments and they get you to where they are on Monday no. From what I gathered from wherever I listened to no. Now all of a sudden, no, I didn't know only one piece a free say, no, judge, and so the judge will just sit down. Location penalty to open.
Yes,
I'm trying to
Sarah, when you're coming to address one, and no, who bet media manipulating and assessing when you're
Sarah, a person can come in your sauce. Yes, you're cooking.
Or no mechan, the honor so by ya was say,
there be what say, I available. Yes, but I didn't know.
On the more Alex,
yes, but the best I was one on my the difference that.
Yes, but I better
what best I was a good. And obviously a catcher.
There may be some damage control now more yen and
you know it doesn't make sense.
It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Seeing is believing. Reading.
See what is believing. What did
you read? Then you believe. You don't listen to believe. You read to believe.
And no storage is so
you got read to believe, man. We are waiting for the documents to read.
You need to convince me further.
We want to read. We don't want to listen.
Mr.
At least
yes, opening the first person which many documents be. Or no kind of documents so far.
No about cherry picking or no so the documents.
Yes, but is he reading from? Or no crano call the chair or you so banana and getting so to mean kind. Ye pancho so to mean.
Oh yeah, right.
More than madepa. It's not available.
One of the things that one of the falsehoods that I want us to all understand, say it cannot be correct and it is not correct, is that the caveat, whatever it is, whether it was blown away, fried away, if it's shredded away, whatever it is, was not on the condition that whatever it was not on the condition that Odobroni is not a wife. See, some of these matters.
No, that one
let's
I
understand.
Don't believe
People,
I don't.
That's what he's saying. Yes, but says on the condition. So the status. They said the status is what they are challenging. I know,
say she did not. There was some proof. She did not file a friend.
Yes.
So is it based on the status?
Certain proof. I mean, yeah, but not the status. No. That's why the judgment.
Under Ghanaian law
has already come out.
Yes, said.
Yes. That is what he said.
He said it's a status. That's what he said here.
The wife is being questioned, and that is why I was doing another question.
One specify hono. Oye no say.
Adepa, so are you saying that I didn't hear it correctly?
Adepa, mitiebi.
Baby, oh, ma o cheche mu say. Me na
I record you.
Listen question. Me bala. Oh, I know what he said, and I've also recorded it, please. But what I'm trying to say is say, enye can't say Odobroni ne status no, and I said no can't friend say no. A question mimi bisano. What I say, mimi bisana say, Mamma Kusia say wa. Or the a friend say the civil marriage in the call ya na hono mumu no can intimate do that in a man bisan and say, okay, so does it mean say Odobroni or the Mamma Kusia the civil marriage accord ya does it mean say or no so no or the customary marriage in the call yana and or say onti be hono di on person be ka ho asem. What I say into one shut down specific from you need to also call Google or yes or be Google not and near my
the marital status of Odobroni was repeated multiple times.
Emphatically,
or say the status of marriage, you know, and
status.
Adepa, also platform way so no. Your friend be selective hearing. If you must select your person with you.
Sister.
But Sarah can say.
Obia can status one
Sarah,
not underrators. Sarah, no.
It was one thing. It was one thing.
One shut down specify.
Or specify Odobroni based on the status.
I wrote it down. I wrote it.
I don't know that by a try now because I throw. I have it here.
Any be a status, no, I'm one here because I know.
No, my sister.
What was the status of Odobroni?
Or say caveat, or in fact, already say the only people who can file a caveat is a wife, children, and other people. And or say so even if her caveat has been thrown out, what does it mean? Because if one wife has been accepted and the other hasn't been accepted, I wrote all those ones down.
I have it here, my brother. I have it on my diary here.
Which son or Canada is wrong? But
yes, in fact, I even see
because I know the any say.
So
her status is defined.
You never said that. You never said that.
Thank you.
You never said that. But you can decide to
Mama, listen to his words. His words are like on person be pon krani die mu kura bebre because die no ora di bebem. He's out of here.
Or see me DNA cry spending. DNA.
Seriously, Okaza?
No, can
education never me education never me
Sarah, ni IG. Did you say that?
Me pacho mantino wahama mantino baby fufro.
In fact, or say the status of one of the children it will be challenged.
No, yeah, Mr. Bempa Martino by Fufro say, Baku Obaa no akofale ya Berman is on.
He is a father of all this propagation.
And yes, Berman and yet Daddy Lumba by Tinano, there is I'll show you a DNA, I shall say a baby, my cousin Beba. Maybe a prophetess who you make a be a them.
My sister, I don't
I
don't think say or go into it. So I mean the hotel platform for so I work on. I don't think say so don't say it here because Yesu Bankasa no wa nkumuye what am I say wa nkumuye so me person
but send your way to me okay all right
Yes, Uba say Alex no yes money ntina platform back so ntina Alex by or drop in say Alex I drop into if yes Uba na on be ready ade no nche why say drop me
baby on so the number yes Uba
Alex was
under the Ghanaian law the substantive right of a person, right? It does not operate in a vacuum. It won't mean say oh papa and I say, ubi ade ya odia, somebody's infringing on your rights. You know, you will know if you don't go through the process, your application will be thrown out. It doesn't mean that the right you are not the rightful owner. It doesn't mean that the law doesn't protect you. There are procedural issues. Until let's just assume, say, what Yesuba is saying, say, friends or your wife and common to something. It is hollow. It doesn't even hold any value because you can be a wife with a certificate. Yes, you are a wife with a certificate.
No,
send me
status
Lord me ba. You may say, I didn't know car say what the other power will send it to you. Because one shut down state say, you know, one specific, he wasn't
the party out here. Okay, also
status once I'm not kind of what you
and some no kasa e odin komo but the person make can say one kasa asem say ni no kokko to ye no say one the own person be kan wasem say ni tin
the status of Odobroni
or say status of kan wasem o say dent ni e to Odobroni e ni to kire it's based on the status.
It is what we say say ya e bia ma adwen no no de ka we
no a child Odobroni is a child or a wife.
He even went deeper to say that Odobroni is not a wife.
Many the certificates can one and also to me answer no. Yes, I know what about me.
My disappointed kakra on never say Yesuba. The entire maker say ye were honey eka kevia say ye took kevia biatwene. And I meno one of my source Yesuba. And unless Abasun Wabeka said nothing like that happens. It means say the wow be cancel I was so be proven with my fancy document actually say ebia ade ni
what the be mama so what the be mama
to me for now no honestly
he showed the document it wasn't clear.
I don't get that document.
He didn't show it. He said he sent it to a number or the number to just confirm my up to now.
No, he showed it. The document was cycled. Lord, as someone I can know.
We are waiting for the whole day.
On say was send the document on sending my etu sadia kan nyina me no ansende ama upon baby ami obiano. I have my mesuma dwena ma dwene because me magina wasem a wogina so kan no and let's grab by na me di busa no questions more. Na me de na ha me say Alex aba no matter mu differences what can some wo se wo hobby empire to ade na gu Alex so boa and at least you should have given yourself a bit of time na mu busa mo questions na ya any hobby and as ye any privy to certain information no yeah but here is the case I also want to ask any Alex in debate okay for the support to any asu engine me say na me so ma dwen kire me
then you know wanna let share the screen no.
Yes, we requested na member.
Were you able to?
No, listen. The guy shared his screen. And a screen, there were a portion of the red mark be a cycle.
He said that was the reason.
I know
that was the second part was the reason why the cake was thrown out.
Okay. Yes, I can't be. Yes,
clarity, and I'm doing it once and for all. Me ade I mean pay asema ye can show biano. You see, what some of you are doing is very diabolical, and you can't force me to say what I don't want to say, and you force. So who person who do you see wakota? Macho kwai. Me kasa me de ade be ma de pa. Me kasa me de ma. Some question me catch and say me pese me call me catch the passe adipa na busa me say Yesuba fa bibi kan na ye na me catch the passe me pese me call me the document be ma wo na wo akan say wo pese wo de ba na wo de ba. Do you know my reasons why I'm saying that? Abejan life say me ma bejan say me ba ha me be kan obi status asem. I read what the law said based on a question I was asked concerning the requirements for early.
Hey. Yesuba.
The man Bambe can't tell me. Are you
kidding me? Yesuba, you didn't say that.
The recordings are there.
Allow me to land. Allow me. Allow me to. You heard what? What did you hear? Was I not answering a question? Was I not answering a question? Me baby sa question.
In answering the question.
Maybe sa question. Me ba ha be kan say man obi bisa me question.
When you were asked the question, your
What question was I asked? Quote the question.
I mean, let's okay.
Maybe this will be the last time. No. Hey, Lord, me paucho, mami kasa. Adepa, maybe this will be the last time I'll come. You see why I told you say me kasa no. Omunye dynamic kasa interruptions no. That is what it does. Me buy no. Me bisa me question na. A branch and ambiance. And let me tell you, Lord, won't me force me say me new bimbe argument.
Yes, but I'm forced.
There will be person me argument nyabotre. Obi person me argument. Argument me person me ni pa ni be no. Me ni be yes ni pa no me feel say our different view, me wa different view. Yembe clash. Yem fire adwin entutu nyoma ho. No be hu baby ogina no be enhia de mfim me for be enkoma argument anipa no di me akosio a obi a threaten me life as me na ma near the motor ni card mechi what am I say it obi can answer na wonim de nti o kan sana men force no I don't fear whoever obi oni ni nyabotre mami kan de oni nyabotre Smith waha, Smith a bon come over me inbox. Ma sending no a portion of the document. And Kolani side, ma sending ma Smith. Me member can't say ma me boy. Say me boy Smith, me boy. Me send no document ni bi.
Boy, trust.
Na montie, ma send no document.
Me say, what can I say? I'm a casa. Mo ayin ba na casa kaso. Like also.
Now listen, montie me. Ebusia for montie me. DNT ame, me abotre Lord, ma me kan. Nipa dudu ma abotre. DNT ame ba na me si form no. Bibi akosu eche because mini anum we storage baby daddy Smith in my na your one platforms neutrality obi akana asem edru baby no obi atre baby ogina me so me investigation me do baby no me say no kra me hwehwe no e wakosia se side and me twingina ho I made it open me catch obi as first na me neutral me investigations do pempen so bi no me who say no cranny that akosia so anto ho me journalist me media person voice for the voiceless baby no credit that was say pie no na me kwakọ hwe no cranny dia ba bonten no obi amfa ambetum futuro engu ni penny that was mine you can quote me anywhere and you can ask anywhere if my mina mo can asem no kra oni minama mina me call kempon fi osem ko interview and no cry the mami how many times I many interviews just 3 times. So me catch you say me research me too kind go up and down me research me koko nipa ebe gina dodo ebe di etinye nu otini phone echi information be nya online no de abekasa me koko me koko to omo hu manim no nipa na mo kasa me ni be debate no mo say wan nanim no ni page ni nanim wo nanim wo ni page say me hu manim iti me ko gina court epie ba na mbe kan sem na me bo ade na besi. What are you talking about? Why will I come and lie? For what will me then amenya? Me buy no. Obi e bisa me asem concerning Madam Prisolofori. Me catch and I don't want to go there.
Hey, yes,
Obi bisa question DC. Oh, boss. Bempa nyabotre.
Bro, I hate you.
Obi bisa question nyabotre. Obi bisa question. EDC caveat no asem. Ena me ka say letters of administration ye kan wasem no. Ni requirement ni say Ubeye surviving wife. Ubeye say. I know na call for as status as same way by. Who baby daddy who can baby sa me say. Baby sa me say inti say akosia se wanya. Ya baba be orchard properties na. Madam Ofori Madam Prisla benye bia. And I'm catch I don't want to go there by Andrew ho. I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm saying these things because minim di obi aye weche obi akamasem di me akoto baby ma obi atretina kansem mehu meyese I know what I am experiencing ti my imagine say me engage obi because BBC bibi besi. Do you understand? I'm being cautious of the things I want to say. Don't sit here and say things I have not said. I didn't come here categorically to come and speak about anybody's marriage status. Mo come a many cry marriage certificate once no me catch you say ni ele no court. Ele no di call court no. Court see surviving spouse and a beba beye e wa akwenya so beye ele. Say case no da so court ah. What show say are challenging the status? Ni panic cancer and me see case no da so court. Court see we are surviving spouse afa. We never spoke about anything certificate then and I'm saying me person me can wasem but document ni there ewo metimi the document na mobi amanahwe. That is what I said. Don't misquote me. Sema be married status or
that is never what you said.
We are basing on KV.
Otiase inti menuaba obiba adepa. Upe bibie tia me can say court no open. Documents they are open. Utro to the registry. I said it when me buy me can say when you write to the registry. Now per court note of the day. I said it. Me can say who court date, who suit number. I said all those things here. I don't know why he's doing that.
That's not cool.
Good. So when we were talking, I said, say, when you are going to court, you go to court based on status. A status na asem ya asem. And I'm my example. What you say? Me you so be fee. Say, storage you fee. Na se me storage si me kofe fee no. Na me draw na security man jina hwa. Na me si minim storage. Ida me fresh storage on video no aka say me call. Afen so ama me key. Ana say apart from no storage fee no documents be mami. I was explaining status. I was not explaining status based on the ladies. Tell you, mo person mo diabolically mo mix it at the end. No, I spoke about status based on who is going to court to claim what. And I can say so be a court. Not say or the status be about court. Not the be pre baby. No be full fraba. No so ba be pre na we nya. E chese nipa no when to me ankasa mana nto court na sum ama judge na nji antum nti no de ato abonte. Ordinary status ne baf. Anybody that has the audio should play it. Omo record we record and omo fambo ano. I said say so be the status be back court. No be so the need eba. No mo challenge bibi hu. Na said nipa na ntimi an convince court no. Na we ntimi an kasa ma na nto judge na suma. This is what I said. I don't know why you are there. No, you're
not finishing your statement. You're not finishing. No,
but that's what he said. He said,
Smith. I beg you, Adepa, can I say something?
So, look at court. What I say. Now, Eleanor is based on four categories. Wife, and crown. Surviving spouse, and a parent. There's a wife, no, of course, your wife.
Yes.
And also, and they will state of the court. Now, no one to me, and you want to me there. Then there's question mark on your status. I don't know how.
Okay, so hold on. So Smith, hold on. You're not the lawyer.
Now I interpret it.
Smith, hold on.
So Smith,
hold on. Smith, hold on.
You call her.
I brought up this conversation. Smith, I brought up this conversation when Yesu left. And I was telling Adepa that my question was going to be that Yesuba made the assertion, and Yesuba stated it categorically clear, say, if Odobroni echo court as a or in her status as a wife, and the court threw her out, threw the caveat out. These are Yesuba's ways. And so in that way, Odobroni cannot be a wife. And I said, I was coming.
I never said that.
Smith, is that a question? Yes, a question and I will statement and I will.
No, Adepa, listen, Adepa, sorry, give me a minute. Yesuba say, Odobroni's caveat. In fact, Yesuba started by explaining who can file a caveat. And Yesuba say, Odobroni filed a caveat in her capacity as a wife. And then yes, you say,
Bemba.
yes, but let me land.
I never mentioned that way.
Let me finish. Yes, but we are somebody else.
I agree. This is
I'm here. I never said that.
Let me finish. Yes, but just listen.
Play the audio. I said, but baby, I'm a casa. No more audio. No me jina so. More audio no.
Ono kwa me kwa na me insist say onka obetimi a che me. Ene man was say on pese obekum. What ma here? Into one shut down one go class say ni say no kwa ba ko pe.
Adepa, you're not allowing me to speak. And I'm very
no Bemba ti.
Bempa ma on kasa ha.
So obi say audio wa ombo. Simple one kwa ready so bit.
Mama me kasa Adepa. Mama me kasa ma isi ba me na mama me come again.
Hey, baby daddy.
Listen to you. Yes, but no, listen to you. Let me finish. You let me finish. Adepa, please let me finish. Yes, but let me finish. Yes, but
don't say anything.
Question. What you will not answer? Let me finish.
Play where I said
I don't have an audio. Let me finish my
if you don't have an audio, then don't put that on me.
Is it all the things you said that you played audio?
Don't do that.
Yes, I
don't appreciate that, Smith. Yes,
let me
make my statement. You know what I'm going to say?
Smith.
Meeting has about audio. No, you don't have the audio.
Did I tell you I have an audio?
Why can't we move on? Why would they make
Let me make my point. I brought up this conversation.
So, will be cancelled to you. So, will be cancelled. Me pass up the penny out. Will be cancelled.
Yes,
to me by. Will be cancelled. Now, so what can say? No, you pan and castle on baby or father. No, say man casta. Either say, oh, the old thing no record or no abo. Who need the then we should move on.
As simple as that.
I brought up this whole thing back, and I wrote it down. I wrote what Yesuba said down. So Yesuba said, "Wankasa, let me move on." Adepa, for the respect I have for you, Adepa, this was what I heard by somebody. The person says, the person says, Odobroni went to court in her capacity, say, oyere. Odobroni call court no, ena mama me akusha se wa na ono so yeyere. Ono so se oyere. Ena court no bo eto oyere ba ko no kebiat no to abonten. What does it mean to the status of the other wife and to abonten? This was the comment, and I wrote it down. Adepa, and I came back to you right now. I'm saying, Adepa, I'm surprised. Listen, Adepa, to watch Adepa, one man can last part, and I won't just say. One man can last part, and I won't just say. Adepa, one man can last part. Yes, but I'm not addressing him.
What you are doing? What you are doing?
Baby daddy, don't worry yourself.
I'm warning you. You have to stop.
You are warning me, yes, but you know you can't warn me, yes, but allow me to make my point. I did not call your name. I said let me make my point. I couldn't tell you what to say. Don't tell me what to say. You know you can't tell me what to say. Yes, but you can't tell me what to say.
Mesre, me pacho mama menka we. Ayana eno na yana de bia meka obi na depend ne wo kan ma we ana so kan ma we. This the 10. Unu obi ya dia enye ntokwa. Ye nyina no be say we agree to disagree. Wo say waka we nipa ne say wanka ne sa. Let's move on. Why can't we move on?
Adepampa chome das mamen kamasem Adepampa story gipa chome ba Adepa yedase so what mama sanity about platform so but Adepa unu bibi na sometimes na nipa kasa at a point time maybe a bit me I am from so but maybe I realize everything be correct necessary but going forward in Adepa on your platform it's a platform of records ni epesi nye bi obi episode nye obit me on platform is it is on record say enra there has been a judgment true Odobroni caveat atuegu ebia me asad now menye hu document bi a kyeresa enti Adepa wonso no wadwuma we duty so bit ma hwehwem abie hu but say obi ababonten atimi enya ebia document bi ono susu se bia ye de ato caveat bi atuegu ebia na nipa ne ye privilege etimi hu reasons ntia ye gina so tuguye Enti me fa ne say odobro ni kwe eko challenge the status of say ono so yeyere. Ya mfa ma no se bia oyeyere. Enti se ya to ni di na achene. Maame akosu ya se wa a ogina ho so yeyere no. E den qualification e qualified man yeyere echi odobro ni. Eno ne ya me question me bi so omutrim. Ne so bi gina no mutimi ka kire me say court to etime gina maame akosu ya se wa a woni pa kwan kan fan so the certificate kan ho e man yeyere. Na den ne mo no kwa qualify so yeyere nti menye ntum se odobro ni de ya to achene a. Ayi se nipa no e maame go beyond every reasonable doubt say maame akosu ya se we kura special bibia odobro ni nkura bi. I no emma no ye unique nti o ye lumba yere a adobro ni yere. And me say dey we even me back it to akura entimi NG sas mu entum. Nti so bi person kire say caveat ni ato akina o mie hu reasons a court ni gina so de to kine ye. Eno ya number 1. Number 2, maame akosu asawa as it stands on qualifying chi odobro ni. It's on record. Odobroni any maame akosu asawa almost the same level of marriage status.
Probably have a question must make
Odobroni as at now or your co-wife to maame akosu asawa. Ma obi enjina baby and count baby say maame akosu asawa e wo even a step ahead of Odobroni. It is never true in all records as far as court is concerned. It is obi enam baby bodede see a to obi di achene no obi di aja to mo. Me at the past far as the young kind document as far as I mean young kind document be a chesade until proven otherwise no make maka se nipa na ehu and at the pa so timinya document be a wosa e chese be a gina so Odobroni court e declare so no stance na onye yere nti abon caveat ato achene then I will admit it, but for now ne die minim mra bi e betime si Odobroni kwan se onye yere no bi entimi nso amfa bibi a kire so no ye yere by certificate na momo no na no akọ so no do ye yere no bi me prove so no ye yere by status dia adepa menyi ntum ne enyi ntum kina wo platforms na me gina so akase so obi aka bibi sa so ha no a enye no kore until say nipa bitime prove a kire oh platform we so and otherwise adepa me that's when man see
Di me be a question.
Sorry,
Di me question is say when you sure say until na me be the content of the caveat when you sure say any pana anko say like okoka ho as a hero ebi okoso okobo maame ni de na to agu until na me pese ye hu the content of the caveat the reason or the call ye so what you say ye hu reason na ebe ye more clear to everyone.
yenim omu nyina nipa tu na ekasa nyina two fashions nyina ekasa fa won say it is on record so Odobroni eko contested say be a jurisdiction of self mechanism no and omienu nya admit say abatu agu that one is on record but obi entimi nche the details of Odobroni caveat no ensem ewo mu enu nti court gina so botugu ye obi bie no won wetima kire wo hanom it is obi gina platform bia so ekasa caveat Odobroni caveat abatu agu based on status say court anyan so yere dia me missing who until say nipa ko betima prove records. That is my point.
now Odobroni the kid that say or yere ya born to e can ho amendment. So let's clear these part. The first kid that you to caveat na am say about ogun yes location na omakon 2-3 times no. What you say? But say onya ye ne de you say caveat ye montungu.
So Smith, if you
So
know this,
first in a buy na yamfa bianca ho ocho caveat for say ocho ko say oyere nti like or interest ama yajitum omanko amendment the about ogu ne location na omakon fair and second and na still na no after say
no dey ya say what my musa me question no dey nyina
from the sending on
question you The power
me
me
about the
question.
okay, no.
Hey.
Me about me about the okay. Is it from the papers not the man who has on okay?
Papers not the man. Two caveats now. The niece name Calvin Eden. Actual choir said they want to be part of it. But there be that's why I didn't know and now
The power me musa question you me go break to what me to the long go obe come in circles I will teach you musa
we are on different mode. The question say, "Oh, what's no? Ah, Okasan." What I say to him, no. When I cause war, information born to me and the share. Into on send my department. You say, "Bibi, only I don't know." So you can't send it to a department.
Smith,
yes, and if you want to buy,
I can prove to you.
I
put it to you, say.
Me that's a Matthew 7 no. That's the pastor Matthew 7. I'm a because you need can true. I'm a die.
What I say?
Yes,
say or send them out.
Yes, I Smith. Who dey me that say? Who dey mami musa me question? Who do we are now teaching? Because who dey me musa who dey open kasa power? Who dey mami musa? Me patrol me first question am musa. Me first question. Yesu baba ha say no. Also tie na wan kasa. Nti mbese wo correct ye nyina because na at the pampers be direct to him. Nti wo na wo so wo tie no. Me patrol. Reason be na Yesu ba de ma say ya bo odobro ni kebi atena to atwene.
See, I'm not reason. See. The kind of say, into was the kind of say. KBS now, by the will be the court. What he knows is say, before challenging in Ellen, you should fall into those 4 categories: wife, children, parents, and successor. So how fall into, and all those things are to show your status. What I say. Now to him, not say, I don't believe the KBS in the court. Probably she will go on his status as a wife. And see, you are to go no, besides say, then stays not on the corner. I didn't come into me and explain your mom because or your wife there. Why can't you explain? Hey, true. Listen. No, change. No, the question is say. Now no can book on. No, obi status now the coin and poker. Then there's question mark because you can defend it. I want to know be participate. When defended the other says on your you see, so that's where the conversation came from. But
so he said, listen. I mean, someone show. Obaa, first one. Yeah, your platform is Obia. I will say kwesi betimi akasa because one person I won't pay gidi kwesi you also na need the end kwesi no. The kwesi timi catch
okay ama okay
say kwesi timi catch them say oh kwesi with me because I know this. Me want say Smith. My next question is hey fana Yesu badi DNA the be no. Hey fa if you listen to him attentively. Hey fana okay DNA asem.
No I never kind of cry. No can say even the kids own can and can the cry so asem ho what you say bomb so be ko
because because asem we shema no so
mata mo fam penifo adwini agro mo fam ko
because we dey give you because was wo enti fa hono so wo dey won person be kan ya obetimi divert west no o kan say because yeah
I say how can I say more about so be ka be kon once no no best fit out
enti Yesu ban ka die ni wa ha enti Yesu ban ka die ni
be the
challenge story you move on
me say
you know these things
where no maybe I no kweda. Well, I'll speak it very respective of who is involved.
Listen,
But today from your question, I know that I'm very disappointed.
Listen, people that say you are one person, you and Storage can be, I can send you all the distance, all the documents. All right. What
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need you to send it to me.
What I'm saying is, what I heard is, he says that there's problem.
Making me submission.
He says there's problem.
Say that. Sometimes I wonder the entire like that. I like because question. You have people here. I'm preventing him from asking even questions, normal questions. Now so then about yes, most of
unless the document in Kasa.
Or the document in Kasa. Or Kasa. I said that Luma making $9 million or the Osho document be. Me busa no catch him so no. Me busa no catch him so me inquire me own research.
That Lumbo make it 10 million. Why not?
So when show the document, Obeka about you can say lady we Kudema assembly you can one can say police headquarters. Bibia no count
document be your house.
Any problem? Any problem? See, this document now from it's not about documents.
No, listen. What can I let me also make my submission.
LJ, to what document that you took a double Indian instruction who will be
Mo buku ame fam out. Make me submission. I didn't say say upo. So upo make me Yesuba di 100%. The work can make me make inferences from the work can make me make inferences from Yesuba to make my submission. Because you kwa high court on me hunu o so na nim. But mama wie. Ono ani sika no do afa plane no kokoma se koyo no an investigation. Our Ghana o. Unim say court on car bibi so now be car you know the repercussion. Was so only on tabro chiro our Ghana. Inti say obi nim say court on car bibi and wa be car she courta. Only pa ko no cite Yesu back for contempt because ye nim say case here koso yi. Ye nim say a lot of people and no mukuma di achire. Into obi bi back ade court on car ba be can dangerous. It is Yesu wa be ka me gini di. Me gi Yesu badi 100%. Say the mo so mo gi nkofo bi di no san so na me so me gi Yesu badi. It is Yesu ba ha no se caveat. Yes is Odobro in the court and court about egu. I believe it. Ya about egu ma and people are worried. Man for some my busy crown no come twam wa no masaba. Omo twam umpo caveat ya about watwene. Umpo ya about watwene. There's nothing obi abetimi aye. Court na akasa. Kumasi court akasa. Then na see anam omo person mu change ko akra. What has happened? Mo try judge say no. Oh to be so better there no so. Mo try yes no. Oh to be so better there so. They say what is the problem? Court akasa. I find our own tears here whatever you think so be quiet. As it stands now. Onipa ye so mo caveat wo standby na that room amba mienu no. Na there yes sister president dey call there. As it stands say the kontochi be kan no court abatu atwene. Ti say room amba mienu no ekosi now whatever court no be determine no. The onus now will lie on ye mami akotua se waso be hwe lumba ni kunu achi no to be bia se de tie. Instruction be so follow be follow. Uye den oye yiro share that lumba in the 80s. Respect that in the 80s no share ni kunu. Ti say mami akosia say wan timi oversee the distribution of new husband property and wan e betimi aye. Who? Wan e dey di bo nyum say emna that lumba kwa hwehiem no obo ano hwana. I almost say ena ekokota ba be kire your contribution. Wow. Contribution ben a chin say that luma podi abonyum say emna no ho kire no ne wife ne wedded wife ne boa no contribution ben a chin say even your papa despite cry e confirm me the rule ma me akoso say we play here contribution ben a chin say intercession na mo ka wa no me say mo po caveats in your to atwene. The earlier we better say the better for you. Because you record to hold. Expose the young by to come for 5 month time. Mama no masem. Ni a hweso metima ba app ni so a mo amanu masem nyese obi kwakwa bibi o mo amanu masem se de me yesho say amanfo so record me no sa na tie enti dan na si ma me numonyam te say ma me akosua se wa a o share that lumba in the 80s only that lumba started abrabo na se that lumba dono odi ni dia bobonyum e ma wiase afa ni nya be abeko bia ma me akosua se wa is recognized. Ghanaians all over the world I appreciate ma me no na ma me ni kuna wu ya na ebinum chile no say wakọ me ebu egu so mu na mu jana marriage certificate money agina mu di asa no and no so yes smart on legal lawyers legal team yes smart and I'm called file for Ellie no smart. It took everybody by surprise until say the other party ni so nya ho ntie now wakọ ya de no Kumasi mo kwa mo se den Kumasi ya den Kumasi so na mo ko wiri mo court case no mo nti ase mo de kevia beto so mbese mo ya ankosi aga mo yesa ankosi aga ama ye ma me akosi so enche bia nyame aduma enche bia whether 2 or 3 months enche bia no beba the day of reckoning ba oba no agini dwa no de nsa tutu ni kura dwapade bia so no my question say everything is in order, everything, because untimi ntwa that lumba history with that mami akosia sewa ni sweat ka ho po ni sweat ka ho enya wa uti TikTok house na be bia enko ba bia wa uti TikTok house be so no da bia enko ba bia o obehwa tutu bi bia pepe and she has every right to do that. Into so onipa ko believe in so on so right so be sa no fine kona kaka cho onipa ko no nkoye isi ade se court asem ne ka boko na court ni de sa o granting early na o say then what else can you do? Nothing. Obe follow the right process. On fam rebi and shen ni nsem obe follow mrano and odi baby bia. So mo grant obi earlier. It doesn't mean so property na be own pakundi automatically. It doesn't mean that. And mean say because of your granting no obeka say bia me na me pay. Everybody know that. So I don't know why people are trying to cry over this. Why? Only pakundi granting early na and chase property na be any day. We all know that. And on to me find 2 minutes soon ya dear bia. Or then the 2 minutes ya cram, show some rebel or credit my against you and back on now, or bet my challenges are on back or granting Ellen, if you're in sarcophagus or you say it's against the law. No bet matches. So what is the problem? People I'm not for person more that lumba. And another lumba and then the brand money baby. They want to tell the woman what to do. More stand by. That lumba born brand you were nowhere to be found. And that lumba no cut them 3 years. Where were you guys? Where were you guys? That lumba ninyom cut them for 3 good years. Now we here for ye pamachiru kwa kwe humo nasim putro prada na mo dwaneko. And what has happened? Maami oba penny akosha sawa epese on exercising the legal right. And some of you want to cry over this. Tell me what what does
baby girl baby girl sister
Matia you see Mati the American say no matter what the obenya elino and then just a prophet na be any automatically. There were people who are crying tears here. It's your fans on your earlier that is over to Wakasa or do to me quaquatra and I will. We know that. Ain't he? More person Munswam BP Costrono, Munjai, and I'm relaxing and be BNC here. Be BNC here. As it stands now, that Luma Mammy no to Jinamu the ding. I almost almost challenging Yama. Ain't a fair game. At the end, you know. Sir Cotton in his own wisdom, cause okay, or that maybe Nina council, it's fair game. Whoever is interested in that, you can also challenge ya share at the end. No, the answer Obia coming together. Now there's some why are people crying over this? I didn't a month for near Brady Hunti. Until me a question say, "Wa mi busamo." Until your mommy, I because on deserve so be file for early. Only that lumba bo brand ni where were we near your wenfa me busamo. Only ni crucial mo brand near wenfa. Ene mami penia sabi ni few bruises 10 years. Young colleague did 12 years, 30 years, but young chama na di on ye. Hey, social media. Eradi yesu mi hu bi da.
Aje di bacho we am question na why.
Me bacho da bi mpacho mba. Nyame ahyehyɛ no no ahyehyɛ. Se nyame ahyehyɛ
no
just
so
say.
phone so na.
Se nyame. Oh, mo kasa.
The
me de me tumi nyamba ne fo na me nyamba ma ne fo se munya abotre BBNC ye why munya mo amuso no munya abotre munya abotre na BBNC ye dada na BBNC ye why nti munya abotre na munja esu na mo ye dem ma me akosa se upe umpo no na eko ade upe umpo ono na eko ono a that luma ware no upe umpo. You can disagree, but enko be at the end, no. You never betena ha. You know, I am recording. I hope someone will play me audio. I love that.
Boy now.
The make piano. It shall surely come to pass.
We have a guy say na hit ni ha na hit ni ha
boy hit.
Na there be storage. Oloko to me so no man fence me come obi ati me. Me dey no kwede make am.
Your questions na dey. The pen also question mouth.
Mami say me ni an question. How do you eja mo oya there. No na me kan we bi say and me brepa because who say a told trimmer, my brands may ye foot, but my missa was same way. What are we? Wait a minute. What are we? Wait a minute. But the missa say, RGH. Oh dear, said na minimum free titi abesini. You be you speak on records. Sometimes no. We are very credible in terms of your source. Me pese me bisawo. Upon the yake kafiti anura abesini, sabri kwa igusuke. Oh no. Me pese me bisa say nia court no kan wasem okumase no ususu se eye dem pa na court no boguye ye kan wasem a obetimi do se subo se no de o ye shelf na se impo obetimi nya evidence bi so amanya kamani bejipa no achem source no so that's
for me source I'm trusting 101% Kontonchi media
TV that's right
Kontonchi yes me trust you the only Dr. Yesuba me wian mabana so Dr. Yesuba
Alex the other chef from kra amuza
if Yesuba na makola ya kusi so what you say makola ya kusi so what you say and I sure one of the source I me trust pa to be honest honey blossom the source because sometimes I always go and also learn something from them because the source obeka but anyway, my source pa Kontonchi and I Yesuba. My source. And I said the Kontonchi Bekano. Okay, Bibia say, the caveat koto so challenging the jurisdiction of the court. Say and Casa no move akwa ni den don't we bubu so amane bi ekwa high court ni ade ekwa appeal court ni anya adwuma. And echi yabo bibia to egu. The assistance now no. Say the pe Kontonchi asemo kan the other people no makano. The only remaining caveat, that Luman Bamienu no, and then stand this year. That's what I know.
Musa, we have a question or
Oh, do I be look at me? So, menjo question or
oh, there be a simple question as well. If I try my question is this year, ye dasuguso. Yes, somebody or say at the palm one high or born higher or beji or no doing to me ready now the part every day my me patro smith misro you say you neutral now you neutral misro you the neutral and me patro
Smith castle neutral maintain
Smith me patro Alex no one was way neutral me kucha say
neutral
okay
because your Alex uti ni nyina so Smith say one dia wante nti yo de enkoso
nti Musa
Musa me pacho die me busa on say the verdict ne ba see say the yesu ba dey send ayade pay na say ade pa bi do no krama ya because me say me nimi ne di be press pass say ade dey yesu ready na say verdict ne ba na say ampa say a jurisdiction kwa no mko yema ho verdict would you come here and apologize to us and also we platform to platform or then I'll be like then I'll be that's what I want to know.
Say jurisdiction kwa. Say that was the caveat in about to just a standard. There is no other caveat than the two children of that lumber caveat and they standing.
Na me kan wan tia na. Yesu ba hase no. The man no pa ye ko ba nyina ye niam mienu. Ye Alex say a jurisdiction kwan ye court e ko bobo ho ma ye ma ho verdict. Na Yesu ba se there be nye jurisdiction nkwa na emom odobro ni caveat ka ho. Amo me enko into details because details no be kan no. Yenya nipa ba ko bia so no support say Yesu ba nkasa nti ye nko ono no person che say enema mienu Alex say ade ba ko nti say eba na say ade ba ko a wo be den na eba na ade mienu a Yesu yenim de be ya ma nti wo be den.
Oh, say bana ade ba ko a. I mean, I respect the decision of the court.
Oh, nti wo mpa ya cho.
Debbie me ko pa ho acho me oh sorry je metima pa acho ja wo ye msinia ma metima pa acho o mo maka me mpo bi acho
Patrick you what that's it.
Oye ye free here that's how you was here no
storage you are lucky to me so that into be careful so just
I mean clear at the moment the ten say the only a year about touching duration location nyanya a year den kasa and try no wait for it
kasa no ha na no ni ha
we neutral na so ye
D me say
and the Yesu ba kan na my mfa na
chain the credit woman nya me kan
unum say me wana sha say bobo ska no mkwakutu ya
the credit say
there is no caveat at the moment.
There is Sarah the credit nya say to once first I don't
there is no caveat mama ma e kasa na wa chair platform
no call na man fa obi anka ho no obi e de call no e di tum waja say am I ne ka ho the na mo pay am ko appeal call near location enye ti say bia okocha a location
there is no there is no caveat at the
no
bia am be some lock 2 years baso
ono de emro wan credit ato so law five na me law five
na Yesu ba ko the page and the first recording o kra no one no sa be kan wan so
ebia you say Alex will go the bread pa mbe de mo
law five cra lock out so law five lock out
yes mbacho I me wa hase yes
before so be make you submission we patrol me sre o any die kwan question ba go pena me person me busa me patrol now our platform is me and we see form now by me patrol Yesu ba ayi
one
me patrol
and the just number be na share
osi form a the pan send na high na obesende we ne dia man no na obeka na
Debbie reason ben or the my or say mu court no omo argue jurisdiction ana odie bi no sa kan reason be ntin no say yebo ayodobro ni caveat no to train and I want it because I know so we see from
Santana bia na masi madam meeting bi mo
what me go smart man tia o see here on Alex cause on today on waja
o say
mo say me masi
na uni ho
enya yante how yante
make me to bona say
ka so wan kasa wan kasa me patro me stroll
kasa wan so wan kasa
die man tie ne bia
esi wo court say lawyer for no ebi so kasa ya no monum asem no mehwe ni yi pa na me de atoto nsem bi ho na mamembo audio we eye omo lawyer num asem enti na say lawyer bi kan asem a yenye careful na yemisa document because eno no be confirm abaye hu a typical example ne say lawyer bi agina ba bi aka say ma me akosu say wa the original document e ba court lawyer bi enum asem na say or the original document ba court ni asan ko court document mu a compare na numasem ene the esi wo court mesre adepa 1 second na yenti assembly
And also, no, not the man. Was it trouble?
I like to be able to provide the original copy.
Yes, we have.
Okay.
In fact, more than original.
Okay.
So,
original.
May I told her evidence that was a penny abandoned.
I remember what you say, lawyer, no, not all cassette, original marriage certificate, pan on the back court, but just out here.
And the person di otwin kwan ni fufu nto no ntimi ya no to
Don't be here, no.
ono odi otwin kwan but you are done
but say
no man no mete
Now say Alex Okaren was he wrong?
Original marriage certificate was submitted at the court. I am convinced, but judge and said they couldn't verify it. That's
okay.
it.
And yes, na judge ne kai say ukuta mbacho wanya court judgment na eba mbacho wanya bia kai.
Yeah. Menu amadi uni time o no ntimi kenkan okoboto.
Sister mbacho wanya bia kai.
No ska hu hia no ro.
Me patcho. There be me patcho main kind, but I have listened to legal experts break it down.
Why legal expert ben na oti no.
Any pebi kai.
Me patcho BTA Paul Adomotren ne at a lawyer no.
That's fair.
20 years.
Eno judge anu masem. The judge anu masem ne judge.
Me patcho judgment no mo kan ye. The judgment
no say. The judge ne kan ye no kame ma wa pebia kan because paragraph 107 e wo ho a eyi pefi o kan 107 o kan 106 sa nyoma ni nyina e wo ho no ma e be mo ate ase nti mesre se obi begina na so okasa yanya dance ye gya dance ye be boy dan se ye be nante asem we hu na we di atoha e moye
me patcho wada roma me patcho me patcho judge no or can say certificates na whatever was presented no to prove